What is up, guys? I'm back with another video, and today I have the Razor Crest. It's set number 75292. It has 1,023 pieces, and this came out on September 1st, and I got it. But I took some breaks in between buildings, so that's why I'm reviewing it today. But here it is. Now this is a very cool set. Really like it, and it has a lot of great details. There's a bunch of stickers for like the dirt, but then also on these big engine pods, there's some stickers, and it uses some great techniques. And uses a lot of technique in plates. So if you don't really like technique, then this isn't the best set for you. But it is a very cool set. If you haven't seen The Mandalorian, I definitely recommend it. It's a great show. Season 2 comes out the day before Halloween this year. So yeah. Now let's get into some of the features. So we'll start up front with the cockpit section, and there's a nice little handle kind of there to pull this up. It's loosely connected but secure enough. There you can see I have the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. We'll look at them more closely later on. But take Commando out, then you can see there's a console, and I like to put his cape behind the chair so it doesn't get messed up. And there's 2 seats, which is really neat. And there's a weapon spot for his rifle, and I also put the Scout Trooper's pistol because I have him in another area where he can't have his weapon. But so you see there's these little red tips, and you might realize those are spring-loaded shooters, and they have a really nice mechanism that is right there, and you just push down on it and it fires it off. Didn't want to lose it. I almost did earlier, but then let's get into the inside of this thing. So actually first we'll look at the escape pod, which I had the Scout Trooper in, and this is not accurate to the show, but it is a nice play feature, and you just pull it off, attached by a jumper. And here's the escape pod. Got some little engines, and you can just pull this off, and you can see he fits in there. There's 2 jumpers in there to place him. So that's a nice feature that they didn't need to add, but they did. And then there's some cargo space behind these guns. So right here, you can see there's clips for each of the spring-loaded shooters, so if you don't want to have them in, there's also room for an extra, and it just holds up like that. And then on the other side, there's a bed, which I'm trying to show you it better. So there's 2 stickers behind there, and I have Grief Cargo in here, but he's just on some jumpers too. And yeah, it's a nice little detail. I like it, and that is totally accurate. And this thing can really open up. So you've got the main doors right here, and right here from the show. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this door was in the show back here. Sorry, it's a little, when you push down on this, it wobbles a little bit. But then the sides open too, so you can get really clear access to the interior. And okay, they first, or didn't stay together, but the inside is kind of bland, but it's still has lots of space. You can see the Technic, and then there's also carbonite in here. So you got 2 blocks of carbonite. And you know, the Razor Crest didn't actually have too much on the inside. And I like that you can have cargo space. So you can get other minifigures, store them in here. I have Carradine from the ATSC Raider, which I gotta find a piece to review that. Yeah. And she came in the first Mandalorian set. So, yeah. Not a ton to do in the interior, but it's, like I said, I keep saying, it has, it's great for cargo. And I'm going to put these back here. The ceiling sometimes gets in the way, but also it helps to make sure it doesn't move around. Like when you swoosh this thing around, which it is pretty swooshable. And this is, when I think of the Razor Crest, I think of like a Millennium Falcon for the Mandalorian. And I'm not going to say his real name, because spoilers if you haven't seen it already. If you don't have Disney Plus, which you should get. You know, there's lots of shows. There's lots of cool things exclusive to it. And there will be even more. But yeah. So overall, nice details, nice features, and nice minifigures, which we will look at now. But I'll start with the Mandalorian because he's the star of the show. We've also had him before in the ATSC Raider, but still a nice figure. And he's not too easy to find. So here he is, and he has this is actually my favorite outfit for him. I know the Beskar, I still want a Beskar armor version, but this one still looks really cool. He's got his Ammon rifle, and underneath the cape you can see that, and then just a black head underneath, because I still want to spare people of spoilers. And then next we'll look at IG-11 because I have him out, and he looks very similar to IG-88, but an easy fix I think would be just to replace this with a Battle Droid tan body, and then he would look more unique, but still a nice assassin droid figure. He's got the blaster and the rifle on the back here, and he does have the 2 different arms, so not completely straight, but they do include an extra so you can make his arms completely straight. Then we'll get Reef out of here, and you see he has some nice prints, classic mustache for his character. Well, actually kind of looks like Lando with his head and his hair. But then he's got 2 pistols, and there's the back of his torso, and he's the first and only character on the set to have an alternate face, because they don't want to spoil the face of the Mandalorian. IG-11 is a droid, Baby Yoda is an alien, and the Scout Trooper, who we're going to look at next, is just a generic droid. So, yeah. But then here he is, and his pistol is still in the Razor Crest, but it's a basic pistol. This is my first Scout Trooper actually, and he's a very nice looking one. I like this new design. I think we had it last year, but yeah. Then if you lift off his helmet, you could see he has the Bruce Wayne face, or the Lex Luthor face, whatever you want to call it. But this is not Anchor Clone. It's something new they're doing. They changed the faces for the clones too, and each Stormtrooper, like all the Stormtroopers in one set, get different faces, which is nice. So some of them are gonna have Anchor Clone faces, but not two in the same set are. And then finally, here is Baby Yoda, and this is you might have clicked on this video just to see him. He uses the baby piece like I predicted, and then he has a new headpiece, which is very cute. That is my sister in the background getting attacked by my dog. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. This is the way.